Now, in order to find the measure of angle y, I need to solve for x first. So let's do that. We know that consecutive angles are supplementary. So the measure of angle y plus the measure of angle u equals 180 degrees. Let's plug in what we know. We know that the measure of angle y is represented by the expression 8x plus 8. And I know that the measure of angle u is 52, equal to 180. We want to simplify, so I've got here some like terms that we can add. On the left-hand side, we have 8 and 52, so I can add those. 8 plus 52 is 60, so we get 8x plus 60 equals 180. Then I can subtract over the 60, and I get 8x equals 120. Next, I want to divide both sides by 8, and we find that x equals 15. Now we're going to use that to solve for the measure of angle y. So we know the measure of angle y equals 8x plus 8. And I'm going to plug in. So we know that x is 15. So when I plug this in, 8 times 15 is 120, plus 8 is 128. If you want to double check, just do 128 plus 52 and make sure it equals 180. All right, you can try number 9 on your own, see what you can do. At the very least, see if you can set it up. If you're not feeling super confident, see if you could at least set up the equation. So we want to find the measure of angle W, which is consecutive with angle H. They're both next to each other, which means they are supplementary. So if I take the measure of angle H and I add the measure of angle W, it should equal 180 degrees. And so let's plug in what we know. I know the measure of angle H is 12x plus 15. I know the measure of angle W is 4x plus 5, and that equals 180 degrees. Now I want to combine like terms. Notice I have two x terms. We have a 12x and a 4x. So to combine those, I'm just going to add 12 plus 4, and I get 16x. The next like terms we have are the numbers. I have a positive 15 and a positive 5. When I add those together, I get positive 20. And that's equal to 180 still. Now I'm going to solve for x. And when we're solving, remember we do order of operations backwards. So the first thing that I need to deal with is that plus 20. So to cancel out a positive 20, we're going to use the inverse, which would be to subtract 20. So I subtract 20 from both sides, and I get 16x equals 160. Now, to get rid of the 16 in front of x, the inverse of multiplying by 16 would be to divide by 16. So I divide both sides by 16, and I get x equals 10. All right, so now let's use that to find the measure of angle W. So we know that the measure of angle W is represented by the expression 4x plus 5. So now let's plug in what we know. We know x equals 10. So now we get 4 times 10 plus 5. 4 times 10 is 40, plus 5 is 45. So the measure of angle W is 45 degrees.